And there we are. This is live. This is Chase Swift, and in this session, I'm going to be doing an audio-only post onto my blog using my iPhone. And you can actually use an Android phone as well, but I have an iPhone, so I'm going to use that. Now, I'm doing this Google Hangout at the same time, so you can kind of sense what I'm doing and how relatively easy or not easy is it, okay? So what I'm going to do is go to my blog first and show you that I haven't set up anything ahead of time, so you can get a sense that this is really not that trickery or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and when I do, I'm going to remain on my browser and just open up a new tab and go to my domain, chaseswift.com. And you'll see that I have some blog posts, but nothing about an audio, anything like that. I don't have this video. And so we'll just leave it there right now. And what I'll do is come back to the Hangout and turn off my screen share. And that way we can continue with my audio broadcast. So I'm going to make sure that my logged into my phone here, and I have, let me do that. Okay, I have a little app that connects to my blog, and on that app I'm going to do an audio post. So it's kind of there. You can see somebody else has posted something. It's actually an app that shows your team member posts and things like that. What I'm going to do is click on, at the bottom of my screen, an audio post. Okay, and what that gives me is three choices. One will be upload from my iPhone, choose from my gallery, or record from the mic. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm going to say, but I'll just say I'll talk about the date and what I did today, and the fact that I'm doing an audio broadcast. So this video will record it, of course, because you're hearing my voice. But you also hear that it's recorded onto this audio. And the purpose of this is if I'm mobile and I don't have my laptop with me, can I still get some important information and get the enthusiasm and the emotion of my voice on my blog? That's the key. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we'll just see what I come up with. Okay, so it gives me a little record button, and I'll just start recording in just a second here. Well, hey, this is Chase, and I'm just doing a really cool little recording on my iPhone using this great little app, and I'm also doing a Google Hangout so that people can actually watch as I'm doing this audio post, and it'll go right to my blog. There's no special settings or no special things I got to do. I'm just talking into my iPhone, and then I'll hit a couple buttons, make a blog post, and then the audio will be on the blog, on my blog, and then later on I'll add the video, the hangout that I'm doing, so people can see exactly what I did. Okay, so it is actually June 6th, I'm sorry, June 9th at 6:30 p.m. And so this recording is just under 1 minute. So let's see what we got. So I just clicked save and continue. Now I'm going to name it, so I'm just going to do audio. Actually, I can have the iPhone type it for me. Audio iPhone test. Okay, that's awesome. It didn't capitalize the word audio. I'll just leave that fine. That's fine. And I'll hit next. Okay. Now I'll just type for the message, the blog post. Let's just do the same thing. Audio test from iPhone app. Okay, audio test from iPhone app. That's perfect. Now I'll put a little content in the description of the blog post. Well, this is Chase, just doing a quick audio post, and so far it's working really well. Click the link to play the audio below, period. This is Chase, just doing a quick audio post, and so far it's working really well. Click the little link to play the audio below. Perfect. Hit share. Okay. And now I can share it as a public blog, and some of the team members on my team, I'm going to share it with them so they can get this right away. And that's it. So I'm going to go to post that on my blog. I actually have 10, which I can do, 10 different blogs. I'm going to post it on my main blog. And you know what? This needs a category. And let's see here. I'm going to put it under. I got a lot of categories here. A lot of categories. I'm going to do a new category. How about that? Right at the bottom. And I'll just speak to my iPhone. Audio posts. Perfect. Audio posts. That'll be the new category. And let's do that. Return. Okay. And it looks pretty darn good. Okay. SEO. There's some SEO I can do. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to hit the button right here at Publish Post. Okay, it's uploading. So this is, whoa, I'm not sure exactly what time. Success. The post has been created. Okay, pretty awesome. Might look a little backwards there. Now, this is appearing right on my phone already. You may be able to see if I hold it really steady. Audio test from iPhone. It's got the text, and as you can see down here, it's beginning to play or upload. Yeah. So it'll just be, pardon me, a few minutes before, because the file's going up, it's encoding, which is getting processed so that any web browser that views my blog can come along and play it. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, I did this because somebody sent me an audio file, and they wanted me to listen to their business, actually kind of like a recording of some sort, and I had to download the file. Actually, while I have a moment, and while this is uploading and all, let me share my screen again, because I want to show. Oh, and by the way, let's just go over my blog. It may not be quite ready, and I'm going to go into my trash can because I deleted the download, but here it is, this audio file, okay, an MP4 actually. It's actually a video file, but they did an audio, okay, and this was 8.1 megabytes. So the challenge is, here a person thought they were all excited, and they should be, because it is pretty darn cool to send an audio over the internet, okay, but I had to download it from my email, and I had to find it in my downloads folder, and fortunately it was a file that I could play, an MP4, and I just hit the play button and I could play it. But it was 8 megs. I had to wait for the download. It just took time, and yes, I was able to listen to it and hear it, but frankly it was a little bit, to me, a little bit cumbersome, because why not just go right to the blog and click on a button and listen to it and not have to email it or anything like that. Plus, I can drive a lot of traffic to my blog from social media and all these great, great methods of marketing my blog on the internet. I can drive traffic from a YouTube video. I can drive traffic from a Facebook fan page. You know, there's just so many different things. So it is somewhat limiting if you're only able to email your audio file. So I don't mean to be too critical, but I'm just trying to present some options as to, you know, is this something that, you know, is kind of cool that you can send an audio file, or is it something that's kind of maybe not so cool because you can do it other ways. So let me come back. Now, it may, just hit play here. We may be working on it, actually. It's really faint. Oh, here, let me do, how would I do that? You know what's coming through? It's coming through fine on my, if I had headsets or a speakerphone, it would look better. Let me just take a quick look. Actually, I'll do it on my browser here. I'm just going to see if it's loading okay. And on my iPhone. So give me a second. Really, I'm waiting to give it a little more time, so that if there's any you know, time delays with encoding it and uploading it, that I'm giving it some time to do that. So I'm going to just go to my browser, type chaseswift.com. If you hold the period, sometimes you can bring up .com. It's really easy. Click go. Okay, it appears to be on. See if I can get that. See, that's on my browser. So it's appearing on my phone. Let me see if I can get rid of some of that glare. Audio test from iPhone. Okay, iPhone app. So let me go ahead and share my screen. We have been doing a little bit of this. Well, I've been on here for I don't know how long, but now I'm just going to hit refresh on Chrome. Okay. Make sure my volume's up. And there is the blog post. And as you can see, there's a little black bar, and then there is the player. Okay. As I mentioned, it was just under 1 minute. Okay. And then you see this is the text right under here that I really spoke to my phone, and it converted my voice to text. So let's just see if we can hear this. Well, hey, this is Chase, and I'm just doing a really cool little recording on my iPhone using this great little app, and I'm also doing a Google Hangout so that people can actually watch as I'm doing this audio post, and it'll go right to my blog. There's no special settings or no special things I got to do. I'm just talking into my iPhone. Okay, pretty darn cool. Now, if you happen to come over to my blog, you know, days later, what this is going to be is under, it might have gone down to the bottom. Let me just check. No, I should have a category. Let me just hit refresh one more time. I meant to have made a category for audio test. It doesn't seem to have come through. I may be missing it. Should be alphabetical, so I'm just going to scroll down. I will check that, but there is a recent post. I'll double check. By the time you come back to my blog, it'll probably, I don't know, there might have been a little hiccup, but I think the big point is the player works. And my message is now not where something has to be downloaded. You just hit play, okay? And this is really pretty darn cool, I would say. Let me hit refresh one more time, because my image didn't come through. Let's just refresh that. Okay, there we go. There's my image, nicely done. And there again is the audio file. And what I'll do, let's just go back. Well, you know what? I'm going to add this video of the Hangout here. I'll add this down below here. So I won't go through the trouble of showing you that, but if you're interested, you can check that out as well. Have a great day. Thanks for popping in and listening and watching and hopefully learning. And if you're interested more about learning how to post an audio on your blog, as opposed to maybe emailing an 8 megabyte file to a bunch of people who may or may not want to listen to it, I would rather attract people to my blog that are interested rather than, because I didn't really ask for this guy to email me any information. I would rather attract people to my blog who are interested in an aspect of learning how to do something, and they can listen to the blog post or listen to the audio post or watch a video, whatever they need to do. So have a great day. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you again on the next video. Take care.